So I feel as if it's time to make a video about the goddamn Dryad. Now, I don't own the goddamn Dryad, nor is she free to play, and this is practically the first time I've ever tried to play her in a try, should I call it a match? You know, facade in the shop menu. So, you know, I've just made a spec. I'm just going to try and kill Arthas and figure out what the point to this is. So, you know, obviously she can poison. The Arthas is completely retarded, he does nothing. I wish Blizzard would fix him. I'm a tower diver myself, so, you know. And that was a fail, you know, and why was that a fail, you might ask? Well, that was a fail because the Dryad is bad and she's useless. No, obviously not that. It's because my spec is shit.
Choose a talent.
Now, you'd wonder how are you going to make a good spec with this character? I mean, it's a character based on poison, you know. You can't really boost its auto attack. How do you even play this shit? So, my opinion, you know, my honest opinion about it is that you just, well, boost its auto attacks. You know, what I just said you couldn't do. So I contradicted myself. So, yeah. But the point is this: we'll go for this. We'll go for a natural perspective. Why? Well, because revealing enemies is a utility role that a character with little early game damage could benefit from.
Ah, I can use that.
This whole area of talents, in my opinion, I personally have no idea how to use them. Like, I just go for this. It gives you more movement speed on your wisp, gives you more vision, obviously useful. But the way you use your wisp is very, very situational, so maybe you'd need something else. We're going to focus on her basic attack, or more specifically, we're going to try and focus on her poison. However, from all of these talents, which you can read on the internet since I'm not going to bother explaining them all, this one, the Wild Vigor, is in my opinion the best. Now, you'd be tempted to choose Thornwood Vine, maybe, perhaps, because it's an AoE damage dealing ability with free charges with a low cooldown. But I think it would be a complete waste, and I think you'd be far better off going for this. This is amazing, and it synergizes well with another talent we're going to be picking up a bit later.
Ah,
now,
I can use that.
You might think the Giant Killer is good. You might. And it might be if you're facing two tanks. But it's not. Not even then. The best talent, especially with our ultimate, is this one. 50% more damage to heroes that are slowed. We can slow the heroes with our ultimate and with our W, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, I am not mistaken. Okay, fine. Anyway, this one, this unfair advantage, that's the talent. Take it, pick it up. Anyway, so there's a few choices here. I'll be honest. You can have more slow, you can have, you know, basic attack range and attack speed. This hero is a kiter. It's a hero that kites, a hero that follows, a hero that chases down. Attack range is the logical choice. In my opinion, anyway. You do whatever you want to. It's not like I'm going to win more than you. I haven't bought the hero yet. Anyway, Bomb the Stride. No question about it. It's amazing. I think this is a game-changing ability. Although I guess you could go for Galloping Gold. Or is it Gate? Gate. No, Gate. Anyway. But I like this one better. You can jump on allies. These leaps, they're amazing. They are. Let me just look at his distance. Why does she? Anyway, she returns.
Well.
Whatever. You can change that. You can leap and make her run this way. Anyway. So you know, what about her DPS? I mean, I hit the target twice, and she's doing a lot of total damage, I guess, for a few shots. But the DPS seems
For the wild.
well. healer level. Well, let's hit it a bit. And yeah, the DPS is, well, awful.
Growing strong.
Really awful, like 600 at most, or was it 700? I think Zagara can do more than that, and certainly more burst. And Zagara is a specialist. She's not even close to Raynor. Raynor with a good spec can reach 1,000 and sustain it.
Fine then.
Like, you know, this DPS is really embarrassing. However, that's not the point of the character. Now, I would try to go all out on Arthas if he could, like, heal a little bit, because,
well,
you know, say you find Arthas on the road and he's low HP and he's completely retarded and doesn't do anything. But hey, if you play quick games, you might be in that situation. So, you know, like, but and then you just like start attacking him with the Dryad, and he starts running because he's getting poisoned. But he can't run away because guess what? The goddamn Dryad can swoop in and screw you up, and then the poison gets home. Of course, he could have healed himself, but come on, he's a bot. He's not gonna heal himself. I mean, players don't heal themselves sometimes.
For the wild.
Anyway, we're just going to wait for Arthas to. Oh, here he is. That was fast. We're just gonna wait for him to be back, and we're gonna try to do something a bit more flashy with him. We're gonna just, like, you know, harass him a little bit.
Nature reclaims
you know,
all.
enjoy the poison damage, which isn't. It's not too low, you know. Like, he's a tank, for crying out loud. And then we're going to go a bit more aggressive on him, and, you know, lower his HP, maybe make him run. And I'm going to attempt to demonstrate something while he runs away, if he doesn't completely die on the way. Now, this is a very interesting thing I'm going to do. And it almost worked. It almost worked. I will concede.
Think again.
I will concede that this is a bad spot I am in. And there is no way I'm going to survive. By the way, look at that tower damage. Anyway, what I was trying to do, and I demonstrated the way how to not do it, or how not to do it, is, well, it's obvious that Leaping Strike, the fact that it has 2 charges, it's obvious it was meant as a tower diving utility as well as a kiting utility. And I'm going to try and demonstrate. He's not running. I'm going to try and demonstrate what I mean by that. But I'm probably going to end up killing. Oh, okay, great. So anyway, this is the point. That right there. Come on.
It had to come.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That works. That works, and it was awesome. And even though the Dryad does have lower damage on the target dummy than other heroes, I think if you play her well enough, her kit can pretty much change the way of game if you're doing well and you need to chase down heroes and tower dive in and out for them. And if no one stuns you. And if they don't have a Nova. And if they don't have a Zeratul. You know, on second thought, just stick to this map. This map, this training map, it's you cannot lose this map. Unless you tower dive like I did earlier. Anyway. Beside the point. That's it. Close this up.